Yeah.
Recording. Perfect. Okay, yeah, now we're good to go.
All right.
Okay.
Yes.
And so Tristan opens, pretty much with the only play he's got. Oh, shit.
Right. Which
Yeah.
is a T set. This seems fine so far. This is. Oof.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think there's any other plays to consider from Tristan there. And then
We're playing against Angel Chaos here, and so Tristan obviously lets the merchant die.
Right.
So right here, he doesn't set. He has a book set. He doesn't set the other book, but you never want it's not. I don't think it's ever really correct to ever have two books set.
Yeah. And if it ever was, it definitely wouldn't be like on turn 2 here. The only thing I can think that he could do is like set the serpent, which would probably be safe because his merchant didn't get knocked. But either way, the difference is probably only 1,400 damage. And
right. So I think not setting serpent's fine here.
Yeah, he passes and then takes that.
Here, just get set. Okay, so here's where I get confused. This is where Tristan starts doing some weird, freaky stuff. I've seen up about until this point. So he attacks into the set, right? Which is fine. So far, this is good. And so his set flips, and it's merchant, which is fine. So that resolves too.
Gets nobleman.
Right, and then he sets heavy storm. Oh, he doesn't set it yet. Damn,
I think he does that next turn though.
Oh man, he does that. Yep. And so instead of playing the heavy here, which to be fair, I would feel compelled to play heavy here, even if I didn't have a whole lot going on. Especially because it simplifies the game state, but Tristan doesn't have a whole lot after that, so probably not playing heavy here is correct.
It is kind of tempting to play heavy because he's got 3 Book of Moon now.
Yeah.
So throwing away this one, this is basically just like a non-existent card for the time being. But he ends up, he sets the heavy.
Right, so he sets it, which, I think that's fine. Trying to commit WGM into setting more cards seems fine.
Right. The trade-off being, I guess, that he's kind of committing himself to using that heavy in the next, 3-ish turns.
Right.
Because if he tries to hold it forever, it's like World Gone Mad can bait the book out with something like a Thousand Eyes Restrict or something, I don't know, and then the heavy gets breakered, MST'd.
Right.
And then Tristan's shit out of luck. I don't remember if that's actually what happens, but in general, if you're gonna set heavy, this is a pretty okay place to do it.
Yeah. Well, this next play is just a mess. All right, this is what I like to call WGM rock kicking.
Why is he going into battle phase? What?
Just watch what happens. This is just I don't really understand what happened. He goes F, nope, flips the angel back down, summons a decoy kid, a DD warrior lady, and
wait, I went too fast there.
That was a whole mess of things on both sides.
That was a lot.
Yeah.
And he set the Dekoichi before attacking too, right?
Yes. So then, so that was just that didn't make a whole lot of sense.
That is a pretty strange sequence. Wait, I wonder if I can. So it wasn't even like that was going to be his first light.
Yeah.
I'm pretty confused by that. He kind of just threw a DD warrior lady away for not too much reason. And then on top of that, I feel like that gives Tristan way more information about these 2 back row than he needs to, right?
Right.
If there's anything even remotely resembling a Sakuretsu there.
Right, but then what Tristan does is now Tristan opts to I think he notices he has an excess amount of cards in hand, right?
Yeah.
So instead of setting Serpent, he decides to set a Nobleman of Crosshat. And this is where I'm a little like, I don't know if I do that because he committed himself to playing the heavy like as soon as possible.
Right.
And so at least it would still be a 2 for 2, right? Now he's committing himself into playing the nobleman in the next couple of turns. Otherwise, yeah,
yeah,
the heavy is useless. Well,
what I would like to see from Tristan here, so one obvious level 1 play would be Serpent meta, right? And then he takes the Dekoichi, but then he doesn't get anything else out of the Thousand Eyes.
Right, that's like Joe.
Doesn't have a second monster.
Yeah.
What I think he could do is snatch steal the Dekoichi and try to get some fast use out of one of these 3 Book of Moons.
I like that one.
Because he snatches the Dekoichi, attacks. Ideally, he forces a Sakuretsu there if World Gone Mad is on level 1. If World Gone Mad is smart, he doesn't Sakuretsu or Mirror Force or anything there.
But judging by all things considered, I think World Gone Mad would indeed Sakuretsu his own Dekoichi.
And best case scenario, you snatch Dekoichi, attack with it. It gets Sakuretsu'd. You flip this book, the one that he already set,
right? And
suddenly you are in a great position with this set heavy.
Yeah.
If he wants to, he can set a second book to keep protecting against Breaker. But even if he doesn't, I would be totally fine with just passing with that set Dekoichi. He gets another turn of feeling out Nobleman to cross out. So if he wants to set that Sinister later on.
Yeah, imagine if he just has to Nobleman his own Dekoichi. That's ridiculous.
He banishes more Dekoichis from his deck because I'm pretty sure he was playing more than one.
He'd have to go to the hospital again, but this time not for his girl.
Oh, and that would also be his only dark too, so he would just be fucked a million different ways. But yeah, so what are they doing?
All right, go on.
Blah, 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 blah. So
now Tristan finally makes a move.
Yeah, and I'm not too sure how fond I am of this.
Yeah, I like the snatch stealing with Koichi play, but I think Tristan, regardless of how many targets of light and darks he had in his grave. See, and he had Mirror Force, right? So,
but if he Mirror Forced this, he almost definitely would have Mirror Forced that snatch stolen to Koichi.
Right. So it's just I don't know. I think Tristan could have played that one a little better.
Yeah, I feel like there's 2-3 different plays he could have made there that I like a lot better than meta there for pretty much the reasons I said earlier. Even just setting torrential, with the Serpent.
No, man, I really like that snatch steal play. And then so World Gone Mad heavies him for 3. This is gonna be really embarrassing for Tristan.
Pretty much. Not even gonna go into World Gone Mad setting the Heavy Storm, which is questionable. Considering, so we've seen both of them now. He decided to set Heavy Storm and Mirror Force.
And it first was he summoned Angel and attacking the merchant set Heavy, and then he set Mirror Force after that.
Right. So
his first set was Heavy Storm. Nice.
So his Angel, that just is so bad against Breaker in a million different ways.
Oh man, you just don't respect it. He just didn't respect Tristan.
Yeah. He is rewarded Heavy Storm for Tristan's own Heavy Storm and 2 other cards,
which is just value. Summons. Now he's just doing things. He's doing what I like to call aping. No pun intended.
Right.
Or maybe all pun intended.
Okay, so I see what he did. He was tunnel visioning, seeing the open field, Serpent and Grave. He's like, oh, let me banish that Serpent.
Honestly, from World Gone Mad shoes, I could get on that play. I mean, in theory, I wouldn't want to I wouldn't want to get meted again, but that telegraphs that his hand has nothing. So if I see any layer of protection in World Gone Mad's hand, I'm actually just going to disagree with this play.
Right.
But, all right. Well, I now disagree with this play.
And if I recall correctly, though, Tristan's about to snatch that, and I think it resolves. Don't quote me on that.
This,
World Gone Mad sits there, thinks about his life choices.
That's crazy. How do you Heavy Storm 3 cards, one of them being Heavy Storm, and then lose the duel?
And
I mean, he hasn't lost yet, but this doesn't look very promising for World Gone Mad, assuming, because, now he has all these Book of Moons to protect this blade.
Yeah, the Snatch Stolen Dark Blade.
Yeah.
He's got a Sakuretsu 2, which I hope he set, 2 book. Oh, right, Heavy Storm's gone. Who fucking cares? He's setting everything.
Right, but, it's a little risky only because, he doesn't currently have an out to Faith, so he could just set Magician of Faith.
That's true. I forgot he's got 1 Faith left.
Right.
This nobleman's gone.
Yeah, so he has no answer to. So see right here, he sets double book. I definitely wouldn't have done that. If I was going to set 3, it'd be book torrent.
Yeah, that seems like. I'm having trouble thinking of what the torrent would do on this turn in particular, but it seems better to have the torrent down than the second book. Just in general.
Yeah, but honestly, I probably would have just set 2. I would have just set maybe a book, the book and Saku. The book and Saku seem very safe.
1 book, 1 Saku at the very least, and if you wanted to go deeper, the torrential.
Yeah, I think the torrential setting all 3 would be the level 1, and level 2 is just book Saku.
Right.
Level 3 is just book, which is not correct, but.
Okay, World Gone Mad sets a 3rd. See, World Gone Mad is not really representing Faith well here. I feel like he really should be able to see that, the number one thing that from Tristan's perspective he's scared of is running into a Faith here. But he's not that afraid of Faith if World Gone Mad has 3 back row, right?
Right. Because then he's definitely not getting back Heavy Storm with 3 back row.
And his other option is meta.
Right, which would just be dead because the Faith is dying as his second Faith.
And his Serpent, both of their Serpents are banished here.
Right, so yeah.
How the hell did this Dark Blade connect? Because so he's got Return from the Different Dimension down.
Nice, World Gone Mad, everybody. This is some joke woke level. This is actually just ridiculous. This Dark Blade banished. I mean, this is just ridiculous.
So this Dark Blade is banished a bunch of stuff that is getting summoned by this return.
Jesus, it's almost like he set his whole game plan up for this return, which he did not set on the first turn. So when he ran Shining Angel with DD Warrior Lady,
Is that what he was trying to do? I'm wondering now.
I guess, but that was not only many turns ago, but those cards were not even remotely set.
Yeah, I'm having trouble buying that he had that return in his hand when he was doing all that.
Yeah, if he's gonna tell me that, I'm just gonna tell him to kick rocks. he's absolutely kicking rocks. It's not close.
Okay, so what he. Wait, hold up. This card says as many as possible. He has to. Okay, good. Tristan called him out on it.
He has ESPN, baby.
What does he do here? Okay. Well, that DD Warrior Lady's dying. I actually forget the ruling. I think Tristan thinks this gets banished at the end phase.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, I would have Saku'd that one.
But I think it still gets banished. Don't quote me on that.
Well then, it's fine regardless then. Well, you can always play around another return. You can just Saku that one, depending on darks he has engraved. But...
Right.
Right.
Okay, it looks like they both agree. Wait.
You get to keep DD Warrior Lady.
Tristan, if you thought he was keeping DD Warrior Lady, why didn't you Saku it?
Man is crazy. Is that how it works? The world has really gone mad.
What gonna do? Oh my god.
Jesus.
Asking the Discord. Me says you keep it.
I can't believe it.
Alright, well, so Tristan, this is Tristan's misplay because he should know that if me says anything, You should just do or assume the exact opposite.
He's like the silver except Yu-Gi-Oh. Well, silver is the silver of Yu-Gi-Oh too, but I mean, for you get the comparison.
Yeah, Silver actually took that title from me when he beat him twice in GO format.
Real. So he books it, then he gets the Dark Blade banished.
What if World God Mad does have a second return? I hope he doesn't, for Tristan's sake.
Well, now Tristan has the Torrent set, so
yeah.
like...
But if World God Mad is smart, he can make Torrent miss timing. But he doesn't. Speak of the devil.
Oh, jeez. Oh, World Gone Mad.
I don't believe that there's no possible spell card or monster effect he could have used in 6 cards to make this Chain Link 2.
Yeah, I find that highly unlikely, too.
Tristan's like, hold up. Wait, he can't get played?
Right. No, he can't.
Oh, right, meta.
Something with Thousand Eyes, yeah. Okay, so Torrents, which isn't very good considering you get Serpent back.
Yeah, I noticed that too. That kind of sucks, but I guess, we can call that even because the Serpent probably shouldn't have been banished in the first place.
Yeah. I'm just like, man, if only like Tristan used that Saku here.
Yeah,
I thought
true.
Tristan was actually gonna win this. I thought it's really hard to like lose this game. And then here comes...
now we see that World God Mad is playing 2 returns in this GOAT Chaos Control deck.
More like woke Chaos Control deck.
Good correction. I agree.
Yeah, this is just ridiculous. This deck is crazy.
He goats without a meta. Tristan's gonna keep swarming the board.
He tells you to kick rocks while he goes and kicks bricks.
He kicks 2 of these goats.
A pile of bricks.
And now Tristan has a light and a dark too. How does he lose this?
See, now Tristan... Oh, did Tristan lose this game? Oh, no.
I'm pretty sure he loses and then he wins the next 2. I could be wrong, though.
Oh, he backdoor 2-0s him. Yeah, I mean, he should have won this game, too, though.
I'm going to use that from now on.
Backdoor 2-0. It's legendary. The backdoor 2-0, the legacy sweep, the legacy 2-0. So many names for it. They're all beautiful. They're all fantastic. Tristan getting on the aggressive.
What?
MF is gone, which is fair, but Saku punishes that for sure.
I feel like we should have like a mandatory trigger warning for any replay in which an angel crashes with a Dekoichi.
Jesus. Yeah, Tristan, why didn't Tristan just Sakuretsu the warrior lady?
Yeah, that's still kind of pissing me off, to be honest.
This game would have been so different.
He would have had another book here. I think he still got one.
A lot. It's because, like, on the second return, he wouldn't have gotten Warrior Lady back.
Right, yeah, that too.
And then he wouldn't have had to, like, attack over the Warrior Lady. Like, you would just have Dark Blade for the rest of the duel.
He could have eventually booked it down to stop giving him life.
Right, and then there's Nobleman.
Finally, he has a Nobleman. Thought he would never draw one. What are we doing here?
Well, this one's getting Saku'd, I mean...
Oh, and he ended up drawing another Saku, too?
Jesus Christ, Tristan.
Tiny thing that I forgot to talk about last turn was that, off of that crash, he's got a book set and a Tsukuyomi. He could have gotten this Faith off the Angel that crashed into Koichi.
Right. I like that better, and then attack over the token.
Because look at all these good spells. Yeah, because he can attack over the token, and then Suk would still hit over the defense mode, either third Koichi or way more likely Sangen.
What would you get back here? Either meta or snatch, I feel like, right?
Meta, snatch, or if World God Mad's turn went differently and you ended up having to use more of these, then Heavy Storm, obviously.
Yeah.
But he's just got so many good options.
Man, I wonder how...
Now I'm starting to doubt if Tristan loses this. I might be misremembering.
Torrents? Okay, so then he just summons another one. Oh, no, I guess he's not another light. Unfortunate. And there's a second.
Yeah, second one all along? Fuck.
Alright, well. Oh, God. Yeah, Tristan's actually in a really good position. Randomly.
Whoa. He also got rewarded for having his Sakuretsu there, right? So it almost looks correct in retrospect. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, but then he gets fucked, so... Oh, here we go. He gets to see 3 fresh cards.
Those are pretty good cards. Wow.
Yeah, all of them are... Well, except Duo. Duo is like an easy throwaway. You definitely don't want Duo. But
maybe if like the other two were really, really shitty and not Breaker and Ring, but...
Right. I think I would just keep Breaker, though. Like, yeah, and he takes Breaker. I think I'm
better have something.
Right.
He can't Ring.
Right, because then he just dies, and then the other one has to be Saku.
Oh,
his return. He missed. Oh, wow.
Return as Threatening Roar. That's always a good one.
Minus 12 LP. It's important. It might come up.
World God Mad refuses to resolve his card correctly.
Oh,
let's just put that on the record.
Oh my god.
That gets booked, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, Jesus Christ!
So he's really hoping to sack him here, right?
Yeah, just like draw like a monster that's not. Well, I mean, what is
but look how many are already gone. What monsters does he even have?
I feel like he just has like what BLS, like
BLS, a third angel, that.
Oh, so that
sorcerer, but
it's not even live. Oh my god, his third sorcerer is not live. Could you imagine that? Once again.
Oh my god.
If he just booked the Sheriff Priest, unbelievable.
There's no way this is a Sakuretsu or anything relevant either. At best, for World Gone Mad, it's a goat. Oh, I'm so mad at you, Tristan. God damn it.
Holy shit.
I was
this game is borderline unusable. Or unlosable, excuse me.
That... Would you torrential a return someone's second return from the different dimension in that game? Also, did you count his returns? Because I counted 3 in his deck.
Yeah. I mean, he flipped 3 of them. He flipped 2 of them like aggressively, and then 1 did not die.
Yeah, that was definitely 3 returns in his Yu-Gi-Oh deck.
Yeah. I mean, Tristan definitely just should have booked because any monster he draws leads to the same result anyway. So like.
Yeah, that's another good point. Barring like. Okay, World Gone Mad's Mirror Force is gone. It would have to be torrential for Book not to be the correct play, right?
Right.
In which case, I guess...
He already used Torrent.
Oh, yeah, he did. Torrent was gone too, right?
Right, he used it on his first Torrent.
Yeah, so there was no way for Tristan to get punished for Book there, basically.
Yeah. So that was... Man. He needs to figure out when he needs to book and then when he needs to Sakuretsu. That seems to be the recurring theme of that duel.
I was about to say that too. Sequencing those cards seemed to kind of screw Tristan over.
Right, but otherwise, seems good.
Yeah. And right off the bat, this is what I would call a questionable charity. This is
I would just not charity here.
This is one of those, like, what are you looking for? Like,
right.
Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, because, like, there are, like, 2 kinds of charities. There's, like, well, 3 really, but 2 real ones. And it's, like, the charity for value, where it's, like, you already have, like, a serpent or, like, dragons.
Right.
Or it's, like, the charity because I really need X out or I really need to kill you. So it's, like, a desperate charity.
Right.
This is neither. This is a charity because... his only play at the moment is like set, which is fine. I mean, like his hand is like fine, it's average. So he actually get away with whole charity. But I noticed like a lot of people want to they feel pressured into playing charity because they don't want it to get duoed or like rebirth or something randomly.
Right. Or I guess they've been conditioned to expect to draw the serpent off of this.
Oh yeah, especially if it's Tristan or Shining Blue Eyes. Fuck them. I'm so mad.
I'm also totally guilty of drawing Serpent off of this charity like 9 times out of 10 when I do it, which is not very often. Um, but pretty much every time I do this charity, I'm going to draw Serpent off of it. So I'll shamelessly admit to that. But yeah, like, I think a good way to describe his hand would be that this is a very good hand to use a late charity with. Like, after he sees what World Gone Mad is doing, after he like has a better idea of what he's looking for,
Right.
he doesn't even have to like think of one specific card. He just needs some information, and he has none here.
Yeah, especially if World Gone Mad, like, you can, like, play it dependent on hand quality, too. So, like, if his hand's, like, the nuts, like, okay, like, I charity. If it's not, if it's slow, I can just, like, okay, hold charity.
Right. And so then he ends up, like, with all of these cards, none of them are, like, the super nuts except, like, Sword of Ring, right? And so he's pretty much just in the total dark.
Yeah.
He's discarding a Tsukiyomi, I guess. And...
Yeah, but... Oh, man.
It could very easily screw him over for having discarded those cards.
I don't know if I'd discard Scapegoat, but...
Scapegoat, yeah, that's another questionable one.
Yeah, because that just seems like it'll just get better as the game goes on. Like, the longer the game goes, the better that card gets.
Yeah. I feel like what he's thinking is that, like, he doesn't want to give up DD Warrior Lady or Angel. DD Warrior Lady, because if he discards it, then his Angel is less threatening.
Right.
And then Angel, because he's playing Angel Chaos, I guess he feels the need to have that.
Yeah. So before we go to what Tristan does next, which monster would you set first? Would you say?
Okay. He has Ring, so I am going to say Angel. If he was stuck without this Ring, and like he ended up setting like that Scapegoat instead, for instance, I would probably set the DD Warrior Lady. But because he has something for Breaker.
Right. So my prediction is that he will normal summon Shining Angel. I think the correct play is probably setting Angel or DD Warrior. I think, I actually think I would set DD Warrior Lady here, but yeah, like I definitely think he will summon Angel, just based on muscle memory. So let's see.
He does.
I'm crazy.
And honestly, I don't think that's that bad either. All three of the plays we just mentioned, I don't think any of them are that terrible.
Right.
I would like to see him set this Ring, though.
Yeah, I wanted to try and, I would try and force, a Nobleman out of World's Gone Mad, especially if I drew both Angel and Warrior Lady, because I would kind of want my Angel to get knocked.
Right, or you want one of them to.
Right.
I feel like what's on Tristan's mind is that he doesn't, if he does bait out a Nobleman, he doesn't really have a lot to do with it immediately. He's not, setting a Faith right after that. He's not resolving a Merchant. Or, God forbid, a Morphing Jar.
It's one less out of the deck, one less to worry about.
But yeah, anytime I can get one of those two fucking Noblemans across out, just, done out of consideration, don't have to worry about it. This is a really fucking good card. This is basically a part of Trinity.
Too obnoxious. Alright, let's see. Alright. Right. World Gone Mad. He's in the hospital. He's on his iPad. He's like, hey, baby, guess what? I won the first game. She's, in labor. She's been in labor for, 2 months. She's like, yo, kick rocks. She sounds like that. He's like, oh, fuck it. I'm just going to set this Faith and Metamorph, and if someone calls me bad, I'm a John and say I'm drunk.
Yeah, this is definitely I'm playing Dueling Book on my iPad, and I really want this fucking match to be over meta. Jesus Christ. The only redeeming part... Actually, no, he's got a Souk, too. There's no redeeming part of this.
Oh, God. Holy shit. He, discarded his Souk, too, so that means, the only reason you discard a Tsukiyomi is if you have, another one in your
If you have a
hand.
second one, right?
Right. So it's like, but that means that WGM has to have a Saku.
Nope.
And he's just not.
No Saku.
Oh man.
Ooh, here this is a tiny thing, but I feel like he could have set the torrential instead. Especially because next he's probably summoning this and knocking something.
Yeah, I definitely would have set.
Because this is one of those rare cases where you can torrential breaker and it actually works because the Sig's going back to his hand.
No, I think I definitely would have set Torrent because like even like if he didn't do anything on the following turn, I would summon Sangan and then my Torrent would still be like
and then next turn you also have like a really good Torrent. Also, if his summon is something like an Azura Priest there or an Angel, I would rather torrential to get the torrential out of the way right there.
Yeah.
As opposed to having to blow a ring.
Yeah, especially because Ring is just so reactive and nice. It's like,
and having the threat of Ring is also is like super reactive and nice.
Right.
Like,
especially because I feel like Tristan's gonna like pump the gas in a second. Like his hand is just
his hand is pure gas. He's going in over these
there's
next
just
3
a lot
turns.
more aggression out of Tristan's hand, I feel like. Yeah,
So now he's gonna end up with that Sangan torrential setup anyways.
Yeah.
Just kind of shorter ring. Let's see. We've got him at.
Oh, he's about setting. Summon Sorcerer.
He remembers he has a faith in Grave, and so he sorks.
He was just gonna say, he's like, remember that metamorph I did, baby? She's like, kick rock. She's like, fuck it, check this play out. I'm a banshee Sangan. Tristan better please, yes. And he's Torrent.
Alright, so I guess I would have gotten punished there because I would have had Ring there instead of Torrential, but Tristan set them in the right order, or in what ended up being the right order.
Thankfully, yeah. No, I mean, I still would have. I mean, fuck, man. I still would have. I would have gotten punished. We were on the joke level. He was on the woke level.
Yeah.
It's very apparent.
Good shit, Tristan. Let's see what's happening. Biggest decision this turn is between these two, right? Summon Angel, Summon Warrior Lady. Either is probably fine.
But he's probably noblemening, so I think I'd summon Angel here.
Yeah.
And he hits the Faith. Nice. So there goes World God Mad's Faith. Just gone.
Now I guess that makes a little more sense. He probably had 2 Faith in his hand to begin with, so he's probably a little more willing to get one of them out of the way.
Yeah, but I don't know if I would have used a Metamorph on it. It seems a little... Unless his
Metamorph on an Angel and nothing else, he's not getting anything out of that.
Unless the rest of the hand is like Rick, which is like nice return, Metamorph, go control back.
Right.
Yeah, I just want to mess. Fucking...
What's going on here?
Got his foot on the gas real quick. Not respecting any sort of mirror force.
Yeah, he is totally respectless here.
Yeah, no, he's just like, if that's a Sangan, fuck it.
He's telling
Metamorph. He's like, whatever.
He's telling WGM to kick some hella rocks.
Hella rocks, bro. He's like, go kick boulders, bro.
Wait, whoa. How is this? How did that end up like that? So Tristan chooses not to get his 3rd Angel out.
Oh, so he is
call.
playing 3 Angel.
Is he? Maybe he's not. I could be wrong on that.
Yeah, I'm not so sure.
I think I know which. He's playing the hybrid list, isn't he?
I'm not sure. I mean, it seems like it. Like Angel Chaos.
Angel with. He had Merchant.
Angel Chaos.
He had Merchant game 1, as opposed to Mimic.
Oh, and here's Tristan's nice tag.
Yeah, so this is. I enjoy playing this card against Thunder Dragon Chaos. I am not too fond of it in the matchup that Tristan is currently playing.
Right.
Which is Angel Chaos.
See,
well, that's...
I feel like that's a little silly. I feel like I would have just again, like last turn, he kind of committed in summoning both Angel and Yugioh, attacking with both, and nothing happened, right? So theoretically, that last card has to be the Mirror Force. So I still would have just gone for it. I would have just gone in at that point.
Yeah, because it's Xaxes too. Tsukiyomi would literally threaten game here.
Right. So I would have showcased lethal, because if he had Mirror Force, he just would have used it last turn, meaning that like the new set had to be Mirror Force.
Yeah, and then he would have had to choose to set to. So he would have either had to draw that Mirror Force, or he'd had to have chosen not to set it first.
Right.
I don't see that happening.
Yeah. So I definitely would have gone for it, but I mean, he wouldn't have had game anyway, But
right.
WGM having book and all, so.
Kind of. I
always said serpent.
Disagree with this kind of serpent set. He's kind of doing it just cause he can, right? He knows that Azure Priest is coming next turn.
I mean, there's no lights. WGM has no lights in his grave, right? So he's there's not much to. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing to really fear, right? I probably just would have left Serpent in my hand. I wouldn't want it to get Nobleman when I have Metamorph in there too.
Right, and I wouldn't. I also don't, since this is a Snatch Steal. This is a pretty important card to protect. When he goes up to 2 monsters on field, he has Scapegoats. World Mad's seen him both games. He's kind of just screaming for this to get dusted. Dusted MST. He's just telling World Mad to throw the kitchen sink at this back row.
Oh yeah.
And
he does. Yeah. Man, perhaps the one admirable play from WGM this duel is this MST.
Yeah, World Gone Mad definitely takes that
easily. Yeah,
takes it to the bank.
Good MST.
And okay.
The Serpent gets Nobleman. Yeah, see, like
2 reasons we talked about.
Yeah, just happened. We haven't seen this. We double Nobleman's. All right, this is okay.
Well,
really.
That all happened.
Yeah, so where's this going? Let's see. That's 2.
That escalated quickly. And ooh, that's a good card.
Yeah, that's a pretty good card to draw here, I feel like.
Okay, I knew this was fucking coming when World Gone Mad shuffled his hand.
Oh my god.
And this is like the one way that this whole situation works out for Tristan, right? This definitely
has to be. What is that?
What were you gonna say? You first.
Is it the Koichi?
That's what I was gonna say. I would bet my bank account that this is a fucking Koichi.
My god. Alright, let's see. Here we go. This is unbelievable. Please be Sangan.
I can't see what it is. Oh, I'm so bad.
It is the Koichi.
I just doubled my bank account in theory.
Oh my gosh. It's never Sangan.
Never,
ever. Holy shit.
Passes it back. World God Mad definitely doesn't have a Sook in hand.
That was a great upstart goblin. Then he plays in the Mirror Force, nice.
Oh, yeah. We take those.
Holy shit.
And suddenly Tristan's ahead. He was not ahead a couple turns ago.
That's crazy. And he tried Heavy Storm. So here, I would just, even though I don't have
just
a lot
fucking
going
do it.
for me, I would easily.
Because if there's not a goat there, honestly, if that's not goat, if there's no goats in World Gone Mad's back row, okay, he just scoops.
What?
That seems a little extreme, right?
Yeah, like he had nothing.
So like assuming that Heavy Storm resolves, if I'm Tristan, I meta my set Tsukiyomi, I make Darkfire, and I tell him deal with this in 2 turns. Set the Saku, go.
Yeah. Well, in 1 turn theoretically he just attacks, and then like at that point WGM is at 11.
13. So World literally gets 1 turn.
He has 1 turn. The next card has to like kill that, and then so it has to be a chaos monster essentially.
Right. And even that doesn't put World Gone Mad in like the best situation because it's still getting Saku'd eventually.
Yeah.
I'd rather take the L than show my cards. Okay, so
his cards were probably like nothing. They were literally just like normal cards. He probably just shouldn't have set all of them. It was probably like book Saku, Call of the Haunted, like.
Right. The only card The only time this makes sense is when you've got like your secret tech spell card down. Like maybe if he had mind control too, and he didn't want Tristan to know about it. But in that case, why is he fucking setting the mind control in the first place?
Jesus Christ! I'm so angry that the mind control worked out. Okay, so this is the legendary game.
Okay, yeah, this is that game 3, right? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
This is probably just the funniest thing.
Oh god, I haven't seen this yet, so I'm so excited. Alright, humble beginnings. Everything starts with a humble beginning.
Right.
So this is a normal set.
I disagree already, but
so
we'll bear with it.
Saku? Okay, so he flips
Koichi Sakuretsu. It's 2007 all over again.
My god. Okay, so he gets dust. Alright. So far, seems tame.
Tame.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Interesting.
Yeah, Nobleman's pretty fine there. Probably because he thinks he knows this is going to resolve.
Right.
What did he set? He set the dust.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's decent. If World Gone Mad has Tsukiyomi, yeah, now Tristan's feeling stupid for not setting this ring. That's...
Yeah.
I almost want to say just fucking set both.
I just wouldn't have set Saku.
He's got the Saku set. Yeah. If he, I think he sets ring there in addition to the dust. That way he's doubly protected. He can chain ring to Heavy Storm and not get totally boned. And if World Gone Mad duos, then he also chains dust, sets Mirror Force, and 1-for-1s. The duo.
Right.
Both of which I would call pretty good value.
Yeah, I mean Heavy would be kind of shitty, but especially if it was the one that was set. But I mean. Oh yeah,
that. Because we know that fucking World Gone Mad is capable of that. Setting Heavy behind is. Oh shit!
You're right. You were right.
He did have mind control, and he probably did have it set.
That could have just likely been Sangan.
Okay, can people please stop fucking siding in mind control against Angel decks? Both of these motherfuckers are guilty of it.
Could have just been a recruiter monster.
It could have been an Angel. It could have been a Sangan. It could have been a Reaper. It could have been...
Oh.
The whole point is you're doing it against Thunder Dragon Chaos because they don't have goddamn Angel.
Right. So their light monsters were all like flip monsters and shit.
Right. The main way they can screw you over is with set Sangan, Serpent, or a Skilled Dark.
This is nice.
Oh, he
just... That definitely isn't...
What?
No.
Oh my god, Tristan's a god. That's the only logical explanation here. And solely because he did that, the Tsukiyomi now, did you notice that was his only spell? That's what I was trying to say.
Oh my god! What is wrong with Mookie? He plays so bad sometimes.
In the other 99%, in the other 99 out of 100 possible universes, Tristan should MST here instead of Dust, right? Because then no matter what, this Faith has a target.
Honestly, I not only that, but I like saving Dust more than MST simply because if they haven't used Duo yet, I like to keep Dust down.
Yeah. That's another thing. That's a really underrated mode of Dust Tornado, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And also the setting stuff after it resolves. You can. I think it's a good habit to just find some random card in your hand and just set it after it. Set it with Dust.
I like doing that with Call though. That's kind of relevant.
It's super relevant with Call, and then even if you don't have Call, a good player will be thinking about Call when that happens.
Right.
And so sometimes you can get them to do shit because they think you have Call when really you just have the stupid MST down. But regardless, we're getting in there for 14.
Yes, this is
setting that ring. That definitely should have been set the turn before, but whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, it's at this point.
Did you like that play?
Where
Which
he
one?
booked his own Dekoichi to get Nobleman, which was one fucking spell target.
The one way that turn worked out for Tristan was if he booked that. Like, Christ God.
And he goes, perfect. Yeah, he played right into his hands.
Oh my God, this is just so... Everything is coming up Tristan.
Yeah, I think
Like, you know that Simpsons episode, Everything's Coming Up Millhouse? Everything is definitely coming up Tristan here. Oh, what does he discard here? So yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I think he does discard Goat for sure, because I would keep him as like an option.
Yeah. I'd hold that charity. Come on, Tristan.
Yeah, I would hold the second charity.
What?
Oh, well, it all works out, I guess.
Everything continues to come up Tristan. And so, yeah, I like at this point that he's just discarding spells, pretty much. First the Goat, then the meta, because he's not really discarding them, right? He can get them back whenever he wants.
Right.
And there's that Serpent.
Yeah, the spells seem fine to like clear because now Breaker's gone, so Mirror Force is like a safer set, and he can just protect. He can protect Faith longer, and then just keep doing this. Now he can just keep getting back Charity as now he has Serpent.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, like, what can World Gone Mad have here? Because like he doesn't have. He really needs Meta Serpent or something like that.
I was under the impression that World Gone Mad just like sacked him this game, and Tristan was like, "Holy shit, how did I win?" But I just see Tristan just cycling like infinite cards.
Right. Wait. Okay. So Mirror Force that.
So...
Yeah. What does World Gone Mad do here?
All right.
Okay, this is infuriating. So he literally just did the Thunder Dragon side. Trap Dushu and Mind Control shamelessly against not Thunder Dragon.
Jesus Christ.
I guess he can make the argument that like his deck is kind of aggressive because he's got 3 return, but I disagree with this.
It's a brick deck.
It worked out because he sends the Sook and a 5 monster hand back, but
yeah, that's actually really good. Only because now all the spells that Tristan discarded are like he can't salvage them.
are permagoned.
Yeah.
And he happened to get the Serpent off the very last draw. Like there was no reason for World Gone Mad to think there was a Serpent in his hand, but it happened to be his very last draw in that last turn. So his next Faith for Charity would have been very, very good. But herein lies the problem. One of the many problems with Dust Shoot and Goat format is you use it on turn like 6 or 7 or whatever. You're already at 3,600.
Right, so it's not like protecting you at all or anything.
And yeah, you send back one of their 5 monsters, and then you still eat half your life to the face, or a third of your life to the face.
Mm-hmm.
And ooh,
here's mine, and here's Tristan's favorite fucking card.
People are just getting rewarded all over the place for having mind control in this match.
For no reason. Watch it just be Tsukuyomi. Here we go. He's gonna
If
get
it's Tsukuyomi, I will
be
get a noise
fucking
violation
soup.
right now.
Please don't be Tsukuyomi. Alright, what is it? Let's see.
Dekoichi.
Oh, it's Dekoichi again. I did the fucking boot.
Okay, this is hilarious. Alright, so that's just game, right? Book, MST, Summon Angel, and World Gone Mad is just dead, right?
Yeah.
And does Tristan do that? He summons Angel first.
No.
Okay, that's okay.
I
Okay.
gave myself the opportunity to be lucky. And he switches fucking Faith into defense when he just has like game.
He has Book in hand too. If this is Mirror Force, he's chaining Book to this Faith.
Yeah,
What are you doing? Just kill him. Are you really afraid that it's a goat? Like that's the only justification I can think of.
Yeah, it could actually just be skate. That could be like But
because World Gone Mad is reacting like this, I'm inclined to think it's not a scapegoat.
I feel like it'd be scapegoat or return. I feel like that would be like two viable.
Ooh, yeah, and return would be really annoying.
Yeah, then World Gone Mad loses.
And tells Tristan to kick rocks. Or he instantly rematches.
Rematch.
Tristan, please tell me you did it. I'm going to be so mad at Tristan if he rematches.
Do we just see the next play and that lost, so I can check if we can. Let me guess, Tristan tucks out. Let's be honest.
Oh my god, no, Tristan, what are you doing? No.
Does it continue?
Does this go on?
Yes!
I'm so mad at Tristan.
Here.
God damn it.
It doesn't end, Matt. It doesn't end, Matt. It does not end.
Yeah, I'm so mad. Tristan.
Oh my god.
If Tristan was a pro, clearly he says admit loss. He does everything that he did. He says admit loss, so I can check if we can. World Gone Mad admits a loss, and then no matter what, he just quits.
Yeah.
And logs off and stops responding on Discord.
Yeah, because you know what? Now Tristan is just oh god. That game was crazy. Tristan played like every other turn. Not ideally, and World Gone Mad is just playing a terrible deck.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah, this deck does not seem very good.
And already off the bat,
so Tristan's
getting that work.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's not even close. Tristan is getting shine comboed into fucking up smash, into up air, and they're playing on Battlefield.
Yeah.
So
he's getting Sakurai comboed every which way.
Yeah, no,
he's got Italy shit in hand.
This is just not close.
I wish he had that ring last turn. I'll tell you that much.
Jesus, man. Tristan's probably sitting there like, fuck, what do I do? So he sets both, and here comes Heavy Storm. And World's Gone Mad. Oh my god, a Azura Priest.
Azura Priest, of course. Why wouldn't it be Azura Priest?
Yeah, that probably is the... And he flips go on the first... Okay, I wouldn't have done that. That's ridiculous. Well,
I guess because he realizes he has to bring the Azura Priest here anyways. But
what? If sure. What?
He let him hit one?
And then he ring it. That doesn't make sense. Why didn't he just... What?
He really wanted to be left with one and only one goat?
I don't understand that. I don't understand that at all.
I'm confused as well. Okay, well, World Gone Mad clearly wins this game.
Yeah. Please let's get past this, because this is... Look at this. He even had DD Warrior Lady for the fucking second. This is just not even close. He draws heavy. Heavy does not matter.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What is going on here?
He attacked with the Koichi. Unbelievable.
Oh my god.
He draws angle. Wait a second. What? On the last stock, does Tristan pull it out?
This is... Okay, so this is... even if he doesn't pull it out, this is like, I need this for my self-esteem. Like, he's down four stocks to one. He needs to take at least one before he ends this.
He has to.
Get himself revved up before that next game. Oh my god, wait, but his Warrior Lady's gone.
Tristan's Warrior Lady's gone? No.
World Gone Mad is.
But yeah, WGM lost his Warrior Ladies, though.
So he's going to search an Angel here. And then he is going to have to deal with his Warrior Lady, which is going to be with Breaker.
Right. Well, if he has returned, yeah. Okay. No.
If World Gone Mad had lost that, we would have had to have a talk. I'll tell you that.
Holy shit! Yeah, that would have been crazy. World Gone Mad hand was nuts. That was like the best hand possible. That didn't help that I feel like Tristan. Yeah.
I was kind of half disagreeing with most of the stuff Tristan was doing in those first few turns. Although he didn't, admittedly he didn't have that much to work with.
Right. No, his hand definitely wasn't very strong.
This one I think he's got more than enough options. And okay, so remember last match, we had the situation where he summoned Angel here instead of setting it.
Yeah, I like him setting it now. He's learning
Yeah.
quickly. I don't know. Maybe someone told him. I don't know. But yeah, all right. I like this one. And he sets dust instead of Saku. I actually kind of like setting, even though it's like breaker food. I actually, of all like the breaker food sets you could set, I actually like dust the most.
Yeah, I like dust if you set anything here. But I think the breaker food part, because this is the only back row destruction he's got here. I really feel like, unless he's like really just afraid of World Gone Mad playing like 3 Reapers in his deck, which with World Gone Mad you do have to be wary of multiple Reapers. Don't get me wrong.
Jesus.
But I feel like if this is one of those times where you can just pass with a set Angel and be fine. It's like what is he possibly going to have that makes you really, really super regret that, right?
Right, that's true.
Okay, so now it's World Gone Mad's turn to do one of these charities where it's like...
Oh, Jesus. Discard Angel, discard Scapegoat. Ugh.
What are we looking for here? What do you really feel the need to dig for a Nobleman across out this early with 0 spells in Tristan's grave?
Yeah, you really need a Nobleman that fucking
set Angel.
That Angel or set Merchant, huh? Kind of unbelievable. All right, so the Angel is gone. This is actually really good value for Tristan. Tristan can die. I'd probably dust. See, dusting here is like, oh yeah.
Okay, now you can't dust, right?
Yeah, but I would definitely breaker, I think.
Yeah, breaker, and really, really hope that you hit a duster MST with breaker.
Yeah, if you hit like one of these, okay, yeah, I don't know. That's a little too passive for my taste.
Yeah, I feel like once his Warrior Lady's gone, we can start poking. We can get in there for either 15 or 16 this turn.
Yeah, because like, see, like if he had summon breaker this turn instead, he could just like, it's so aggressive, and if he hits like a dust or an MSD, he could like train his own back, and so he's now cleared WGM with his board.
Yeah, and then World Gone Mad's drawing to 4, and he has to deal with so much.
He has a breaker with Saku, so it's like, it's nice, you know, but now...
And Snatch. He's got all the goo.
Okay, thank God. Oh, he draws duo, which is, alright, interesting.
I guess that's not that bad. A better player would probably have found a way to torrential for super value here, though, I feel like.
Right. Well, he,
Ring.
Alright. Now...
Gets the duo off.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
That's like a snap duo in my opinion too, because it's charity and like didn't discard Serpent.
Yeah. Well, that's not what we wanted to see from that dust, but whatever.
Yeah, that was the strangest time dust I've ever seen.
What was he afraid of? That's what I'm wondering.
He probably thought, after he duoed, he thought, well, his set might be dust, and didn't flip it, so he's like, okay, it can't be dust, it has to be not Scapegoat.
Yeah. Okay, now we need to talk, Tristan, because why are we leaving this set? Why, like...
Yeah.
When we think about why we keep set monsters... Like, he needs to go back to the drawing board on this one and just consider, like, from the ground up, what purpose is this set Warrior Lady serving me?
Right.
I guess he does correctly recognize that World Gone Mad doesn't play tribute monsters. He's below Tristan's deck count. He's 30 to 32, right?
Right.
So technically, it is on World Gone Mad to break this scenario. But Tristan's like super up in cards and like quote unquote tempo, right? I would just push here, especially because he chose to dust there. But whatever, we'll see how it works out.
He just doesn't have another creature, which is the problem I have, and now
yeah. I wish he had said that torrential.
Yeah, I definitely. I'm trying to see if I can get set.
I guess better to have it set for this, but ooh, Ooh.
So he could just what? Snatch the Thousand Eyes, snatch the Thousand Eyes, suke it. Oh wait. Yeah, no, snatch the Thousand Eyes, suke it, flip it back up, take the decoy shoot, attack over a token, and then bounce. Right.
I feel like I would just summon the Tsukiyomi, kill the Thousand Eyes, take another 14, and try to set up another Snatch Steal Tsukiyomi. Both are viable plays, and I'm interested to see which one he picks and whether or not it works out.
Interesting, yeah. And he picks none of the above. I really wish he'd set Torrential.
Please set that fucking Torrential, Tristan. Like, wait, okay, seriously, why are we not Tsukiyomiing this, though? No matter what we do here, there's no reason for the Suk not to be summoned for something this turn, right?
It's probably going for the deck out option randomly.
Yeah, but I feel like he can put himself in a bit of a better position before resorting to that, right?
Right.
I guess, he's not taking 14 here, so he really can just wait for the perfect setup, but...
Yeah.
Just get it over with.
That play kind of concerns me, too, because, like, at least with the other play, you get to start, like, clearing World Gone Mad's board, whereas with this play, like, eventually World Gone Mad... Like, by the time you do push, WGM's going to have, like, a ton of cards.
Yeah, and he's drawing into live Chaos Monsters, regardless of how Tristan deals with these.
Right.
That is 1 dark and 1 light, and World Gone Mad has almost a full grip here. Not that Tristan is ill-equipped to deal with the Chaos Monster, but, he's got to keep it in mind.
Right.
What are we doing here? We got to set something.
He
sets not what he should be setting.
Yeah, of all the cards, it could have been Torrent.
Could have been Ring. Could have been even an MST.
Yeah.
I think I agree with all of them before the book.
Right. I think book is the last one I'd set. I think I'd set book. Like I would set heavy book.
Yeah, that too. I don't even hate setting heavy here. Okay, surely he does. What? No! No!
The Tsukiyomi.
I hate this kind of setting Tsukiyomi. I call this the because I can set Tsuk.
Because there's nothing else to do with my turn, set Tsukiyomi. Because my deck ceiling is low, set Tsukiyomi.
Yeah. This is one of those Tsukiyomis that grinds my gears.
This is because Patrick Hoban won 2013 Nationals, set Tsukiyomi.
Yeah, like I'm. Yeah, that I could not think of a better way to.
Oh well, here's
what are we doing?
DLS, and I doubt it's live.
Definitely not live.
Surprise, it's not.
No.
God, Tristan, you can set these cards, You
can set this fucking MST, set this ring, set something.
You don't have to, like, discard your cards. What the fuck?
World Gone Mad has to discard his cards, I guess, because he's
discarding monsters.
He sees the Heavy Storm with his Millennium Eye, you see.
Well, I mean, I would too. If I see my opponent discarding spells out of their hand when they have, like...
When they have this.
Set,
yeah.
Yeah, they have to have Storm.
That's a pretty good, good point.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
See, I would definitely start trying to... See, right here, I think I would consider discarding BLS if I was in this position.
Right, and then have the Sorcerer be live.
Right.
He realizes that this is what he should have fucking done last turn, I think.
Yeah, and said Tristan fucking sets another card, like...
And kind of going off of what you were just saying about the Heavy Storm, the more he's willing to set here, the less World Gone Mad is going to worry about a Heavy Storm. Which works out in Tristan's favor, the more he can do that, because he does have Heavy Storm and he wants to get value off of it eventually, I assume.
I would hope so. So he's drawing all these cards, but nothing to use them with.
Yeah. When he does find a way to break this board open, I mean, things are definitely going to come up Tristan again, but he's got to make something happen here.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I see where he's going with this. He's finally gonna snatch that Dekoichi and really try to fuck up World Gone Mad's life.
Ooh.
Although now what I'm thinking is he could have been doing this like a million turns ago.
Yeah. What?
Um,
Okay. What?
whoa.
Why did you do that?
What are we doing here? What are we doing? He got a light.
Unless does he have lethal?
Ring? I'm confused.
This might just be him.
He's only got one light. Oh, no. Yeah, I see. He's gonna meta, and then that's gonna be a second light.
Yeah, this set ring. Yeah, this has to be game.
But why is he so sure that World Gone Mad doesn't have... Oh, because he would have set it. It would have been one of the first things he sets.
Right.
Nothing else. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think WGM is booked either, just based on that principle.
Yeah, okay, good shit, Tristan. Is that it? Yeah. This will take some luck, I guess. I don't know what he was rolling dice for.
Rolls dice, he just shoots some dice.
But, oh, Tristan, you're so mean. Just fucking ring it. You don't... Oh my god. See, look. You're
trash. See, look, he said you're trash. Let me analyze that. He said you're trash, not like you're trash. He said you're trash, like, hey, it's your trash.
Right. And I think that this is World Gone Mad's, disdain for Gatling Dragon coming out. I think World Gone Mad is mad, no pun intended, that Tristan chose to summon Gatling Dragon there as opposed to some of the other fine level 8 fusions in the format.
Probably just some bad memories, honestly.
Yeah. I actually don't know what some other ones are. St. Joan, that's a good one. 2800 attack, light monster. Oh, this is also when I started watching. Yeah, okay, now I remember this. And World Gone Mad thought that Tristan wouldn't be smart enough to do that. That was one of those, like, Tristan, you're too dumb. That's got to be him doing that.
That's too funny. But
no, in fact,
WGM's highlight reel.
In fact, World Gone Mad, I didn't think Tristan had game there because he told me his hand.
Yeah, but that was lethal.
All right, so turn one's graceful.
Right. This was a fine graceful. I mean, I assume that this was in his hand. Oh, Jesus Christ! All right, this must be the game. He hits Surf. That's nice, at least.
Yeah, now he, and then here's another double Tsukiyomi, discard a Tsukiyomi for something.
Okay, so he sets 2. And...
Oh my fucking lord.
It's Dashu. Dashu 2, man.
This is another thing that needs to start having a fucking trigger warning attached to it. They need to just replace this picture, this stupid-ass picture, with just the words trigger warning.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
On Dueling Book. This is really, really, really grinding my gears.
So Tristan is doing Alan's pro play known as intentionally not adding Serpent. In Alan's scenario, I think it was wrong, and in this scenario, I also think it's wrong. He should have definitely added Serpent.
In this scenario, I think it's definitely super duper wrong.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason not to add it. Like you have you have enough cards for Dust Shoot anyway. You not adding is playing around Dust Shoot.
Yeah, and he fucking resolved the Dust Shoot, as we saw. Yeah. Having Serpent here would make this a better set, I think.
I think so too, because then you'd consider Noble Minting it. And Noble Minting Serpent isn't bad necessarily, but in fact it's actually pretty good. But you would also be more wary. Like you wouldn't respect the set as much, I feel like.
Right.
And then because you don't respect it, I feel like setting Merchant would be really, really, because he has Suit too, right? So.
Yeah. So that was the other thing I was gonna get into. I'm not sure how much I agree with setting Tsukiyomi here regardless. I feel like when you're down to these 3 cards, he has perfect information. Like, I understand what he's going for, right? He's just trying to mix it up, trying to make it so that World Gone Mad, there's like something that World Gone Mad doesn't know about his field. Right. But I feel like this isn't the place to do that. I feel like you can't really afford to get cute here. You got to really try to make the most out of this merchant, and that in this case, that's just setting it first.
Right.
And maybe just not even setting this torrential. Just wait till you draw another card and then set something. Maybe it's a torrential. Maybe it's not a torrential.
Jesus, so there's also another graceful.
Okay, this is the game. This is the game that World Gone Mad just totally nutted all over Tristan, and Tristan somehow pulled it out.
Holy shit. You want some more just ass card. This is the same dude who flashed his dick to another man all webcam. Not that being gay is bad, but it is when you deny the fact that you're gay. Like, at least own up to it. Alright, so he noblemans the suits. So the suits are gone.
Yeah, here we have one of those. What are you so fucking afraid of, noblemans? Just let him have the merchant. If you're gonna attack over it, which I assume you are.
Yeah, that's silly. I think like if he added back Serpent, I'd feel more inclined to like Nobleman.
Yeah, that's another thing. So if he adds back Serpent, then I agree with setting Tsukiyomi a little bit more, I think.
Right.
But here it's kind of just like, what are we doing?
Holy shit.
Why? How is Tristan about to get value out of this torrential?
He's going ape. Alright. Oh, because he left Serpent in the grave. Nice. But no, doesn't he have Torrent?
He has Torrent. And so the one not
Yeah, I would cleanly Torrent here. Why did Tristan not Torrent?
Yeah, okay. He was just being slow. Okay, so just in a million different ways that World Gone Mad kind of fucked up there, right? He Nobleman before summoning a sorcerer, Nobleman before summoning a sorcerer, and then metamorphosing the sorcerer.
Right. That's just a mess.
Yeah. There was no way in hell Tristan should have gotten value out of that torrential, but he got quite a lot of value out of that torrential.
Oh,
he's not even down in cards. Look, he's getting back Serpent.
Yeah, so no, they're even though. Like this is ridiculous.
This is donkers.
But I mean, WGM's going to be ahead by the next turn anyway. He gets back Serpent too.
Second Nobleman.
Oh, is that a Nobleman? Oh, jeez. Well, this is good because now Tristan has faiths. No,
yeah, and now his faith
no
is
spells.
Whenever the fuck he wants.
Yeah. World Gone Mad. I know this is gonna happen for the literal infinite time this duel.
Yeah.
Fucking World Gone Mad is going to set to Koichi, and Tristan is going to activate mind control on it.
Yeah. And at this point, Tristan's not even getting lucky because, like, he knows what his fucking mind control is hitting every time. Alright, well, what are we doing here? This is alarming.
I'm just going to summon my Blackluster Soldier and attack you for 3,000.
That is... I actually think Yugimoto made this play in Season 1 of the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. He summoned Blackluster Soldier, the ritual monster, against My Valentine, and he attacked with it. And that's kind of the end of that story. And sort of like how that's the end of World Gone Mad's play. He didn't really have a plan beyond that. Just needed to poke in this empty board and get punished in the million ways that Tristan can punish this.
Yeah, geez.
So he thinks he's safe because he has a book, but Tristan sequences correctly, and he is indeed not safe. And suddenly this is in range for Tristan, even though there's no way in hell it should be.
Yeah, so it's interesting because he he opted not to use mind control. You have to use snatch steal instead to apply more pressure. Which I guess, to be fair, I would have done too.
Yeah, and it works out for him because World Gone Mad probably keeps the ring if he mind controls, but he snatch steals, and then the snatch steal that's value town right there.
Yeah.
You traded a snatch steal for two of the best fucking cards in the format. We take those.
We always do. Oh yeah.
Serpent.
37 Serpent.
Does nothing.
Oh, this is nice. Okay.
Okay, here we go. We're getting there. 2017.
Holy, and he summons Serpent. Well, yeah, and he
oh my god. Yeah, I remember watching this now.
You definitely just discarded Mind Control. I was like Mind Control seems like the worst card in your hand.
What?
Discard Mirror Force.
What
nice.
You fucking? Oh my god.
Like
I hate
really
people.
Ridiculous.
I'm so mad.
He's at like 1,000 life.
That's if you seal your dragon, the dual mode beast. That guy had World Gone Mad had Fusillier Dragon and Yugioh. All right.
He has the Nesh combo.
Yeah, that is definitely the Nesh combo. Nesh taught me that, and Nesh is probably mad at me for showing other people that. So because now World Gone Mad has his hands on it. This is all right. This is coming up, Tristan. World Gone Mad super duper fucked here. God, look at what he's about to do. Like, yeah, Tristan knows he's winning this turn. You cheeky asshole.
What the?
Yeah, you see it, right?
Yeah, so you're telling me Tristan just got fucked up. He had 2 cards. Like, 2 cards. Man, this is ridiculous. World Gone Mad hunted this game 5 different ways.
And like, I get okay. So we want to summon Sorcerer into poke for damage after we resolve Dust Shoot. I get that. We want to Metamorphosis into Dark Blade to try to get rid of that Serpent, right?
Right.
I get that. What I don't get is why these cards had to be played in this order: Nobleman to Crossout, then Sorcerer, then Metamorphosis. It's just like that the classic like. I remember one of the days, the first days Nesh joined DuelistGroundz, we had this like hour-long argument with him. It was like me and Anus and a couple other people, and we just could not get through to him the idea that like you should summon Reaper, then activate Nobleman to Crossout, and not the other way around.
Yeah, no.
And this is just like, GOAT 101 stuff, right? Like,
so hey, man, sometimes it's on a GOAT 102 level to these cats,
and this is Xaxes.
And Tristan with the G. Jesus Christ.
Capital G.
Much to Tristan's credit, he's really good at like figuring out just like lethal.
Right, yeah. That's another thing I notice a lot in his play. Like he approaches GOAT much in the way that you'd like expect like a current player to do it, right? Like that's definitely his specialty, is just looking at a board, finding a way to game him.
Yeah,
he does it way faster than I'm usually able to, which means sometimes I'll like look away and just look back, and this happens.
All right, let's see if World Gone Mad says anything. Tell me he says something.
I remember what he says.
Oh my god.
Yes, you are, bitch.
Period.
I love that the replays let me do this line by line because it considers typing a line in the chat to be a play.
You're trash, not you.
Again, talking about Tristan's trash. I don't know why you got to bring a man's trash into it.
I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. But as you can see, fucking World Gone Mad popping off.
So Tristan just won this mega set 4-2. This got him back into top 10, by the way.
Fitting game, I guess. When fucking
pulling it out behind two Gracefuls, and Dust Shoot.
WGM just like punted. I feel like Tristan kind of punted a lot, but then like WGM would just punt back like cleanly.
Yeah, everywhere where Tristan punted or like kind of misplayed, World Gone Mad would like one up him kind of or like punt it back.
Yeah.
But then eventually Tristan would stop. Tristan would just keep the ball and not punt it back, and he would just close it out.
Yeah, he would just kill him.
Whereas, like, I really feel like this is the kind of turn that World Gone Mad was supposed to have in this game. Ring, Blackluster Soldier, Chaos Sorcerer, and now we see he had a Meta and a Fusilier. If he had held these cards correctly, like,
fuck is this shit?
There's really got to be a way. I really feel like there should have just been one turn where World Gone Mad says, "All right, you're dead now."
Yeah, or at least something, man. Like, what the hell was WGM thinking?
Better than Dark Blade into Torrential, which
that play was crazy. He could have just summoned Sork and then attacked.
Didn't he know that was a Torrential too?
Did he get off Merchant? Oh my god.
No, because of this. He dust shooted and saw Tsukiyomi, Torrential, and Merchant. Okay, so there's no way in hell that should have, like...
Oh my god, dude.
And I remember saying, right, because if Tristan had left the Torrential in hand and then drawn a card and then set Torrential, then World Gone Mad doesn't know for sure it's a Torrential. But because he didn't, World Gone Mad, like that's a Torrential. There's no question in his mind.
It was fire from the hip, it's fine.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
What a game. What a fucking game.
Tristan's a fucking god. That's... Oh, come on. And like, World Gone Mad has a Millennium Eye. You can't be misplaying like that with a Millennium Eye.
Of course.
You dust shoot it. You don't even need that. A normal eye sees Torrential there.
Shit is full gold. It is Egyptian designer. Even though Mookie can't afford that, but I mean, let's be honest. Mookie, play me for 20, all right? Like, let's be honest. Then put bread up. All right, the bread's up.
When are y'all gonna duel for fucking bread?
Every time.
I was gonna try to get y'all to do that, but he went to sleep. That's what I really wanted to film study.
It's like, hey, you want to play? Sorry, PayPal doesn't believe I'm a real person. And I'm like, well, neither do I. And then, like, another time he's like, yeah, but I'm at the hospital. My girl's in labor. And I'm like, bro, how you on Dueling Book typing so fast? Then,
oh, yeah, he's a fiend at typing on his iPad. I don't know how he does it. I would never be able to play fucking Dueling Book on my iPad, period.
Oh, hell no. I wouldn't be able to play jack shit on my on an iPad. But, like, then he's ducking out. There's some mean Johns with WGM. So he won't square up. There's no way.